Hey, what's up, everyone? Baller here. This is now the ninth game for today, January 4, 2023, and this is the game between Houston Rockets and New Orleans Pelicans. That'll happen at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Let me just go ahead and grab the spread down here. The spread given, it's -7. Actually, it's -7.5. That's given towards the home team, the New Orleans Pelicans. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and check on the standings and the rankings first. Both belong to the Western Conference. Starting off with the New Orleans Pelicans, they are at number 3 with a record of 23 wins and 14 losses. While for Houston Rockets, they are dead last at number 15 with a record of 10 wins and 27 losses. New Orleans Pelicans, they would have the home court advantage on this in terms of fatigue. Both teams were able to rest up last night. We can skip that part. In terms of momentum, well, both teams are actually coming off losses. And New Orleans Pelicans, they are on back-to-back losses, while Houston Rockets, they are on a 4-game losing slump. Maybe we can go ahead and just check on the availability of the players and the health of both teams. For Houston Rockets, it's actually good to see that there's only one player out, and that's Jason Tate. And he's been out for quite some time now, but the rest of their roster are actually good or okay. While for New Orleans Pelicans, I see 4 players out. Those would be Brandon Ingram, Larry Nance Jr., Zion Williamson, and EJ Liddell. So obviously, Houston Rockets would have the advantage in terms of health, as they have only one player out of their lineup. While for New Orleans, they got 4. Not to mention that two of whom are actually their star players. It's gonna be tough to decide as to who to pick on this one. I mean, New Orleans Pelicans, they're one of the top teams right now in the West, but again, we gotta consider the situation that they're in. I mean, they don't have Zion, they don't have Ingram, but then they still have some firepower left, right? If you take a look at the starting five, projected starting five for the New Orleans Pelicans, they still have Jonas Valanciunas and of course C.J. McCollum. Those two can go ahead and easily combine for like 40 points, maybe even 50 points if McCollum would erupt. But then we can't really overlook Houston Rockets, especially that they have Eric Gordon, their veteran. Obviously, they got those young guys and Kevin Porter, Jalen Green. Jabari Smith, Sungun. Those are talent. But Eric Gordon is something else because yes, of course, his shooting is still there, and he can still guide those starting youngsters. If you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. 7.5 for me, that's quite big. I've seen Houston Rockets played well for several games this season. I'm not really expecting them to win, but it's not impossible, especially with New Orleans Pelicans situation. They are coming off back-to-back losses. They don't have a couple of their stars, but I'm gonna pick Houston Rockets to at least cover the spread of plus 7.5. Again, that will be Houston Rockets plus 7.5. I've seen Houston Rockets understand their opportunities, and I'm sure that they know that they got a chance on this, and I'm sure that they would actually try to attack the paint. I know they still have a Jonas there, but that's exactly the point. Since they don't have Zion, they can actually attack Jonas and maybe put him in foul trouble, and that should actually give them a better situation or a better chance. My pick would be Houston Rockets plus 7.5. That will be Rockets plus 7.5. Peace out, pass love, and God bless.